Hey guys, it's Kaylee with Eat Plants Live Well. Hey, thanks for watching today. I have a really cool video for you where today I'm going to share my strategy, one of the strategies I use to eat healthy. Now, what's the strategy? This strategy is called the pre-meal. Now, that's kind of confusing. What's a pre-meal? The pre-meal is where you eat before the meal. And the meal can be, let's say you're invited to a social event. Let's say you're going to a wedding or a going away party, or even this is just great for if you're going out for dinner with friends. So any situation where you're outside of your normal, like what you eat, your normal vegan lifestyle or high carb, low fat or raw vegan, whatever it is. So you're outside the parameters of that and you're depending on other people at that point to accommodate your dietary needs. Now that's kind of a red flag right there because one, you don't want to expect people to do that, and two, a lot of times they can't be up to your standards anyway. Even if they try and provide things for you, a lot of times it's things like if they do vegetables, they're covered in oil or they might be full of salt, and so that might not be part of your, if you're a raw vegan or what if you're vegan, that might not be part of your dietary plan. So rather than put yourself in that situation, I pre-meal it. And pre-mealing involves eating before you go to the event. So whether it's an hour before the event or half hour, whatever it is, I try and time it out to where it's something, I'm going to eat something that's going to last me for quite a few hours into the event, all right? So I'll be eating my big salad, which you guys have seen the big salad that I eat. It's huge, giant, monstrous salad. So I'll eat that before I go out to an event. And what happens is it helps me, obviously I feel full, I don't feel like eating after I eat a huge salad. But I can sometimes, I'll do like a half a salad and I'll eat something there if there are options. I mean, honestly, probably 10% of the time, there's options for me that are decent, that are good, that are things I would normally eat. So I like my chances of just, planning ahead. And that's what it involves really, the pre-meal. It involves quite a bit of planning on your part just to get that meal in before you go. And, it might seem awkward, like, what'll happen is your spouse will come home and see you making a salad and it's half hour before you're going to leave for the event. And they'll say like, what are you doing making a salad? Aren't we going to eat at the, at the wedding or at the restaurant? And you'll say like, yes, we're totally going to eat there, but I'm going to eat before I go. It's my super brilliant plan, and then you can show them this video. But anyway, the point of the pre-meal is making sure that you're not putting yourself in a situation where you're making poor choices. And of course we know those poor choices are still going to be vegan, but they might be choices of foods that you don't normally eat, and then you pay the price of like feeling bad, and then you're thinking like it wasn't worth it because it didn't taste good, or whatever the case may be. Or you might get there and find there's absolutely nothing that you can eat, even vegan options. I mean, that has happened not very often, but it's happened before. So put yourself in a position where you're not depending on other people and you're taking care of yourself. And it's just, the pre-meal is brilliant. It also just, it helps you to not overeat because you've already eaten. It's a super brilliant plan, and it's worked for me for a number of years. And it's something that I often tell people when they ask me like, how can you stay on, how can you be consistent? How did you learn to stay on a healthy diet? And that big part of that is, you can't say no to social invitations because you're not sure what they're going to be having there. It's not a great way to live, and to be honest, if you do that, you might not have many social invitations forthcoming. So definitely employ the pre-meal to be able to say, yes, I'll come to your wedding, or yeah, I would love to come to meet you guys at the restaurant for, drinks and dinner, and just pre-meal it up, and then order something little, order a side salad, whatever it is, and don't feel self-conscious either about ordering less or sometimes ordering nothing. People, bottom line, they really don't care what you eat. They don't care what you order. And so just go there and do what you're going to do, but make sure you get that pre-meal in before you go, and it'll enhance your healthy journey, and it'll make it so much easier. Just a little bit of planning on your part to get that pre-meal in before you go will work perfectly, okay? So don't forget to eat plants, live well for more tips like this in regards to pre-mealing it up before you go to an event. And thanks for watching.